What if I told you our Valentine's update completely flopped? After weeks of planning, decorating, scripting and designing, barely anyone played it. But here's the thing, it might be the best failure we ever had. Our game was only 1 month old, it was doing well, players were joining, things were growing, so naturally we thought, let's drop a Valentine's update. Seasonal content, good idea, right? Well, not exactly. Here's the truth. Reason 1 to why our Valentine's Day update failed was the game was too new. When you're in the early stages of a game, you're still building your core audience. New players aren't logging in thinking, oh, I hope there's a Valentine's quest. They're thinking, how does this game work? What's the main objective? Is this worth playing? And we forgot that. Instead of strengthening the core gameplay, we temporarily shifted focus to seasonal content before our foundation was fully solid, and that was a big mistake. Reason 2 on why our update failed was there was no real in-game value. We were still very new to this game development thing and it was slightly rushed, I must admit. So when the update first launched, the quest reward was just a badge, that's it. And while badges are cool, they don't change gameplay, they don't give status and they don't create urgency. There was no real incentive for the player to complete a Valentine's quest. We quickly amended it and added a custom effect to make it more valuable, but by that point first impressions had already hit. Reason 3 is there was no marketing push. This one's big. We didn't advertise it. The game is still very early in development and we didn't feel ready to push it heavily on social, so the update dropped quietly. No hype, no countdown, no teaser content, and without attention, even good content struggles. So was it a failure? No, not even close. It taught us seasonal updates only work when your core game is strong. Rewards must have real, meaningful, in-game value. Marketing matters just as much as the development of your game, and build your audience first, then build the hype. Maybe most importantly, our development team learned so much. From new scripting systems to decorating the map to designing themed graphics, we definitely learned a lot for this update. Sometimes an update doesn't explode, sometimes numbers don't spike, but growth doesn't always look like success on the outside. Sometimes it looks like learning, and this Valentine's update, it wasn't a failure, it was training. And our next seasonal update, we know exactly how to do it right. I hope you found this video useful and you can use some of these tips when planning your next seasonal event for your Roblox game. And if you would like to check out our game, it's called Don't Say 21 and I'll link it in the description. The Studio 21 team, we greatly appreciate it if you check it out and leave us any feedback. Of course, the Valentine's Day update won't be out now. The game will still be just as fun.